In February 2017, Air Canada introduced a new standard livery marking the 80th anniversary of the airline, and we have reviewed far too few aircraft models in that livery, so let's get going. With that, hello and welcome to a new episode of Review, where we today will take a closer look at an Airbus A321-200 of Air Canada. At the front of the box we have the cutout so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside, and on top of the box we have the Air Canada branding. Then on the back side of the box we have a lovely image of the aircraft in real life, and we are provided with a web link by Herpa where we can get more information. So that's it for the box. Let's take a closer look inside and at the aircraft model itself. And here she is, the Airbus A321-200 in the lovely current livery of Air Canada, getting rid of the dreadful light blue livery of Air Canada. This is definitely an improvement, at least in my opinion. If we take a look at the tail section of the aircraft, we find on the vertical stabilizer 3 numbers. That's an internal registration code for the airline, and then of course we have the iconic Air Canada branding. On the fuselage we then find the Canadian flag, the full registration code of the aircraft type specification, and also some lovely detailing around the APU exhaust. At the front of the aircraft we then find the writing of Air Canada across the fuselage, and also the Air Canada branding once more, of course depicting the lovely Canadian maple leaf. We also have the Star Alliance logo, of which Air Canada is a founding member. And then we have this lovely black mask around the cockpit windows. I do believe that we also have the window wipers, however it was very difficult to make that out. The engine nacelles have been kept in all black, giving a really awesome contrast to the white fuselage, and they do look rather nice if you look at them here from the backside. And of course if you look into the engines from the front, we can also see the engine fan blades very nicely indeed. The wings are also worth taking a look at, although we don't have many markings, but we do still have quite a few details. If you look here at the top side, we can see all the different flaps, slats and spoilers carved out very nicely, and then we have some different shades of grey for additional detailing. I think that looks really nice. The underside of the wings also look very decent in my opinion. The same goes for the wing tips in my opinion, which look really awesome with again the black coloring which we find on the nacelles and the belly of the aircraft. Talking about the belly of the aircraft, where we of course also have again the Air Canada branding. Very lovely. The landing gear is the standard landing gear for the A321 from Herpa Wings. I think the main landing gear here looks rather decent. And of course we can also quickly look at the front landing gear. I think that's also quite alright. And then last but not least, we do also have the doors to the cargo compartments printed on here in the backside of the aircraft and here at the front of the aircraft. So there we have it, the Airbus A321-200 in the current Air Canada livery. And what can we say about the aircraft model? Well, I think it is genuinely a very good attempt from Herpa Wings. I can't really put my finger on anything that I wouldn't like. Of course, we could maybe have a few markings here and there, but overall, it is a very good standard. The print is great, the physical details as well. So if you like Air Canada's new livery, if you like the A321, then I would say yes, absolutely. This is an aircraft worth having in one's collection. Now with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed the video, then feel free to leave a like. That would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. With that, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.